Firewalls, your digital security guard. Imagine this. It's 2:13 a.m. Your house is silent. Your family is asleep. Suddenly, the front door handle moves. Someone is trying to enter. But before they can step inside, a security guard appears out of the shadows, shines a flashlight directly at them, and says, "Stop, identify yourself." The intruder freezes. The guard checks their ID, realizes they don't belong here, and escorts them away before they even touch your living room. Now imagine this entire scene happening not at your home, but inside your laptop, your phone, your office network, your cloud servers, and every digital system you'd use. That invisible security guard, the one who checks every visitor, every request, every packet, is called a firewall. And today, I'm going to show you how this digital guard works, why it's one of the most important inventions in cybersecurity, and how companies and individuals can use it to stop attacks before they even begin. Introduction: why firewalls matter more than ever. Firewalls are not new. They've existed since the early days of the internet. But today, with billions of devices connected, millions of cyber attacks happening every single day, and hackers using AI to break into systems faster than ever, firewalls have become the first and most essential line of defense. Yet most people, even professionals, don't really understand what a firewall does. They think it's just a blocker or a filter. But in reality, a firewall is a decision-making system, a traffic controller, a security guard, a policy enforcer, and sometimes even a detective that investigates suspicious behavior. In this video, we're going to break down firewalls in the simplest possible way, using real-world analogies, stories, case studies, and practical demonstrations. By the end, you'll understand firewalls so clearly that you'll be able to explain them to anyone, even a child, and you'll know exactly how to use them to protect your digital life. Section 1. What exactly is a firewall? Explained like you're 5. Let's start with the simplest analogy. Imagine your computer is a house. The internet is a giant city filled with people. Some good, some bad, some unknown. Every time you browse a website, open an app, or connect to Wi-Fi, it's like opening your door to the city. A firewall is the security guard standing at your door, deciding who gets in and who stays out. But this guard is not emotional, biased, or confused. It follows strict rules. If the rule says only allow people with ID cards, the guard checks ID cards. If the rule says do not allow anyone carrying weapons, the guard scans for weapons. If the rule says allow only family members after 10 p.m., the guard enforces that too. In the digital world, these people are data packets, tiny chunks of information traveling across the internet. And the firewall checks every single packet before letting it enter your system. This is why firewalls are called packet filters, traffic inspectors, or network gatekeepers. To understand firewalls deeply, let's use a more advanced analogy: airport security. When you enter an airport, you go through multiple layers of checks. You show your ID, your bags are scanned, your boarding pass is verified. Your behavior is observed. If something looks suspicious, security pulls you aside for further inspection. A firewall does the exact same thing with digital traffic. It checks who is sending the data, where is it going, what type of data is it allowed by the rules? Does it look suspicious? Is it behaving like known malware? If everything looks fine, the packet is allowed through. If not, it's blocked, logged, or flagged for investigation. This is why firewalls are not just blockers, they are intelligent inspectors. Firewalls come in many types, each with different levels of intelligence. Let's break them down using simple analogies. Packet filtering firewall, the basic security guard. This is like a guard who only checks the visitor's ID card and nothing else. It looks at source IP, destination IP, port number, protocol. If the packet matches the rules, it's allowed. If not, it's blocked. This is fast but not very smart. It can't detect if the visitor is carrying a hidden weapon. Stateful firewall, the guard who remembers. This guard not only checks your ID, but also remembers your previous visits. If you entered the building earlier and went to the cafeteria, the guard knows you're allowed to return. Stateful firewalls track active connections and allow only legitimate traffic. This is more secure and widely used. Application layer firewall, the guard who understands intent. This guard doesn't just check your ID, he listens to your conversation. If you say, "I'm here to deliver food," he checks if you actually have food. If you say, "I'm here to fix the AC," he checks if you have tools. Application firewalls understand the content of the traffic, like HTTP, DNS, FTP, and block malicious behavior. Next generation firewall, NGFW, the smart detective, is the Sherlock Holmes of firewalls. It uses deep packet inspection, AI-based threat detection, behavior analysis, intrusion prevention, URL filtering, application control. It doesn't just check who you are, it checks what you're doing, why you're doing it, and whether your behavior matches known attack patterns. Cloud firewalls, the digital sky guard. As companies move to cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, firewalls also move to the cloud. These firewalls protect virtual machines, cloud apps, and cloud networks. They scale automatically and protect global traffic. Section 4. Real Case Studies. How Firewalls Saved Companies. Case Study 1. The ransomware that never entered. A mid-sized manufacturing company in Germany was targeted by a ransomware attack delivered through a malicious email attachment. But the firewall detected unusual outbound traffic from the infected machine, a known ransomware signature, and immediately blocked the connection to the attacker's server. The malware couldn't download the encryption key. The attack failed. The company lost zero data. Case Study 2. The insider threat stopped by application firewall. A disgruntled employee tried to upload confidential files to a personal cloud storage service. The firewall detected the unusual upload pattern and blocked the connection. The company prevented a major data leak. Case Study 3. The DDoS attack that was neutralized. A popular e-commerce website was hit by a massive DDoS attack. Their cloud firewall automatically scaled up, filtered malicious traffic, and allowed only legitimate customers to access the site. The website stayed online during the entire attack. Section 5. Practical Demonstration. Explained visually. Imagine your computer is a house. Now imagine the internet as a huge city. Every time you open a website, it's like opening your door. Now visualize a firewall as a guard standing at your door with a clipboard. Every visitor must show their ID, IP address, explain why they're here, court number, prove they're safe, packet inspection. If the visitor behaves strangely, the guard stops them. If the visitor tries to sneak in through a window, the guard blocks the window. If the visitor tries to bring harmful items, the guard confiscates them. This is exactly how firewalls protect your digital life. Section 6. Common mistakes people make with firewalls. Mistake 1. Thinking default settings are enough. Most people never change firewall settings, but default settings are generic and not optimized for your environment. Mistake 2. Allowing too many ports. Every open port is a potential entry point for attackers. Companies often open ports for convenience and forget to close them. Mistake 3. Not updating firewall rules. Attackers evolve. Rules must evolve too. Mistake 4. Relying only on firewalls. A firewall is powerful, but it's not enough alone. It must be combined with antivirus, endpoint protection, MFA, zero trust, network segmentation, security awareness training. Section 7. Best practices for individuals. Enable your firewall on all devices. Use a router with a built-in firewall. Avoid public Wi-Fi without a VPN. Block unnecessary apps from accessing the internet. Keep your OS and apps updated. Use strong passwords and MFA. Implement next-generation firewalls. Use network segmentation. Enable intrusion prevention systems. Monitor logs regularly. Use cloud firewalls for cloud workloads. Create strict access control policies. Conduct regular firewall audits. Train employees on safe internet behavior. Deep Packet Inspection (DPI) is like opening a visitor's bag and checking every item. Intrusion Prevention System (IPS). This is like a guard who not only detects threats but physically stops them. Sandboxing. Suspicious files are sent to a virtual room where they can't harm anything. Geo-blocking. Blocking traffic from countries where you don't do business. Zero Trust Integration. Never trust. Always verify. The future of firewalls includes AI-powered firewalls, self-learning firewalls, cloud-native firewalls, behavior-based models, quantum-resistant firewalls, adaptive firewalls, and those that predict attacks before they happen. The future is not about blocking threats. It's about anticipating them. Firewalls are not just tools. They are the first line of defense, the silent protectors, the digital security guards that stand between you and millions of threats every single day. They check every packet, every request, every connection, every behavior. They enforce rules, stop attacks, and protect your data, your identity, your business, and your digital life. Understanding firewalls is not optional anymore. It's essential, because in the digital world, the threats are invisible. But your protection doesn't have to be. If this video helped you understand firewalls in a simple, visual, and powerful way, then imagine what you can learn next. Cybersecurity is not just for experts, it's for everyone. And at Knowitrix, we're building a global community of learners who want to stay safe, smart, and secure in the digital world. So hit the like button, subscribe to Knowitrix, and share this video with someone who needs to understand how firewalls protect them every single day. This is Knowitrix, simplifying cybersecurity for the world. See you in the next module.